Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching News 8 Now at noon. I'm Sue Estrar. Alexandra is off today. One man is dead and another injured after a vehicle crashed into a tractor. Wednesday afternoon, a pickup truck rear-ended a tractor on Highway 12 in the town of Lincoln. The crash caused the tractor to enter the ditch and overturn. A 54-year-old man from Tomah was driving the tractor. He was taken from the scene in an ambulance with serious injuries. The driver of the pickup truck, a 78-year-old Warrens man, died on scene. This incident remains under investigation by the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Community members are spreading a message of peace for those affected by the conflict in Gaza. Last night, Our Savior's Lutheran Church hosted an interfaith prayer vigil for peace. One person who attended the vigil says while the violence may be across the Atlantic, the impact of the violence is being felt right here at home.
My nephew serves in the Israeli Defense Forces, the IDF. We're nervous and a little bit scared, but there's conflict going on and we don't know what's going to happen to him.
The Peace Vigil was hosted by the Interfaith Leaders Coalition, an organization that gathers religious leaders around community justice. People gathered hoping the conflict will end soon. Depending on how long the conflict between Israel and Hamas lasts, the group may hold more vigils.
Well, things are looking mostly sunny here now, and it will stay that way. It looks like throughout the rest of the day here today. We're going to be looking at mainly clear skies, as we can tell on that satellite and radar, showing just mainly clear weather conditions with temperatures in the 50s. 55 in Eau Claire, currently 57 in La Crosse, and Winona, you're currently at 54 degrees. Sparta and Black River Falls, even down into Volkfield at 55. One of the warmer spots that I can find on the map is Boscobel, currently at 60 degrees. You can see a beautiful view there from City Cam 8 and downtown La Crosse, showing just some of those puffy white cumulus clouds there into the distance. But other than that, conditions staying mainly sunny all day long today. Mild afternoon temperatures as highs will pick up into the upper 50s and low 60s, along with light northwest winds at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. I'll have a check on your full weather forecast coming up in a few minutes, and we'll talk about some possible rain chances that could be in store for next week. Dua?
Quick Trip has released an update on the source of a system outage. In a post made on Facebook yesterday, Quick Trip admits the outage was due to a cybersecurity incident. The disruption impacted local production facilities, internal communication systems, and Quick Trip's loyalty program. The company maintains that no guest payment card information was involved in the incident. As of yesterday, they say the app and website are still offline. Members will receive an update when those are back online. Governor Tony Evers is urging the legislature to address workforce challenges. This week, Evers announced he will use $170 million to continue the Child Care Counts program. The program was originally set to end in January 2024, but will now run until June 2025. For months, Evers had been trying to persuade Republicans to use the state's surplus to keep child care counts running. Recently, Republicans released their own package of child care bills. Most of the bills focused on changing regulation standards, but one would create interest-free loans for licensed child care providers. Evers did not mince words when asked what's wrong with the Republican plan.
It sucks. That's what's wrong with it. That would be a little bit of money for a handful of people at the end of the year. That's not going to keep a place like this open.
Evers knows his own plan is a short-term fix. He's using federal money to fund the program's 18-month extension. Once that federal money runs out, there's no plan to have the state keep funding the program. The U.S. Army private who fled into North Korea back in July has been charged with desertion, soliciting, possessing sexual images of a child, as well as 5 other alleged counts. Last month, King was released from North Korean custody and was flown to Brooke Army Medical Center just outside of San Antonio, Texas. King is currently being held at a civilian jail. In a statement, King's mother said she loves her son unconditionally and is, quote, extremely concerned about his mental health. House Republicans held a third vote to elect a speaker this morning, with Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan making it clear he's not dropping out of the race. In a news conference ahead of the vote, Jordan said he would not back down after losing back-to-back ballots this week. Last night, he held closed-door meetings with GOP members still opposed to his candidacy, a list that has grown to more than 20.
This guy refuses to lose, and that's okay. I find that to be very good, but at there's some point that we're going to have to move forward, and we can't keep the country shut down.
Jordan did not receive enough votes today to become Speaker. In the meantime, Congress cannot take action on President Biden's request for security assistance for Israel and Ukraine and the U.S. budget. A government shutdown is looming in a month. Local Representative Derek Van Orden was not present during today's vote, as he is currently in Israel. Some net neutrality rules may be reinstated soon. A new proposal by the Federal Communications providers from blocking or slowing down a user's access to certain websites. An FCC chairperson says the new proposal helps set the stage for future regulations on consumer privacy and national security. There will be a public comment period. There will not be a final vote until 2024 at the earliest. Well, pack up your paper because it's time for Harder's Free Shred event. The event started back in 2016 and is held twice a year, once in the spring and then again in the fall. Sales and Customer Service Manager Jeff Holmquist says people from all over the Coulee region come to shred their paper.
One piece of information in the wrong hands can bankrupt someone. People want to be sure their confidential documents are disposed of properly, and we can do that.
This is Harder's 14th Shred event and is taking place today, Friday, October 20th through Saturday, October 21st. It only takes a few minutes to get through the process, and your first 100 pounds are free. Anything above 100 pounds will include a charge. Two historical groups have been working together for the past year. This week, they held a conference to share what they've learned from each other. It was hosted by the Wisconsin Historical Society and the Wisconsin Council for Local History. Anyone with a passion for history could attend the event. One of the group's CEOs says this year's theme is the intersection of community with history, culture, and identity.
We're telling our stories not in just our community, but also in a way that our stories, which have local and national impact, can be amplified into the region, and we can share what we all do so well in the Midwest, and that's frame who we are and talk about what we can do for people.
Multiple speakers presented at the conference. If you missed it yesterday, the event will continue today at the La Crosse Center. You can buy a ticket to the conference on the Wisconsin Historical Society's website. We'll have a link on our website, news8000.com. Well, coming up on News 8 Now at noon, CVS is removing products from its stores that are proven to be ineffective. And a popular diet may help reduce the symptoms of PTSD. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
To win multiple NASCAR championships, you got to have the best support, including my arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
How's that back and knee pain doing?
It's all gone. Yeah, my balance is better.
See how we can help you too with a free fitting.
At the Good Feet store.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
Come and get your very best price on kitchen or bath remodeling the Fall Home Show only at the Board Store. Always your home for high quality at lower prices. We bring you superior products installed by our exceptional team of carpenters, plumbers, and electricians. Visit or call during our Fall Home Show for added savings on a new tub or shower or a complete kitchen or bath remodel. Visit us, call us, connect online for the best bath or kitchen remodel at the lowest price. The Fall Home Show only at the Board Store Home Improvement. Don't miss it.
I've been riding since 1967. Hupy and Abraham have been representing bikers for decades. My friends and myself will tell you, if you're involved in a serious motorcycle accident, call Hupy and Abraham. These guys are not pretenders.
Hupy and Abraham knows how to get you every dollar you deserve for your accident.
If I had a friend or family that was injured in a motorcycle accident, the first people I'd tell them to call would be Hupy and Abraham.
Call the motorcycle accident lawyers, Hupy and Abraham.
They really do mean business.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Get your morning started right.
She says my boyfriend can't stand that I listen to the show. He would rather I spend time with him.
That's crazy.
Oh, just dump him.
What do you call a pig that does karate?
What?
A pork chop.
Of course you do.
Yes!
A woman donated a kidney to a complete stranger all because of a Facebook post.
You're gonna walk away feeling better than you did before.
Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
Mortgage rates in the U.S. hit their highest level in 23 years earlier this week. According to a Mortgage News Daily survey, the average rate for a 30-year loan hit 8% on Wednesday. Industry experts say high borrowing costs and growing real estate prices have put home ownership out of reach for many Americans. Drugstore chain CVS is pulling some of its most popular cold and cough medicines from shelves. The company says it will stop selling certain pills, syrups, and liquids that contain the oral decongestant phenylephrine. It is the only active ingredient. This comes as over a month after an FDA panel determined over-the-counter cold and allergy medications with that ingredient are not effective. And Cheetos is twisting into new territory, releasing its first ever pretzel. Cheetos pretzels come into the brand's classic cheese flavor as well as Flamin' Hot. The new snack can be purchased at stores nationwide. Well, that's it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, just 49 cents. Campbell's Chunky or Well Yes soup, just $1.77. And Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Top Round Roast, $2.99 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Introducing Hy-Vee Perks prices. Chicken leg quarters, 10-pound bag, H Perks price, 69 cents a pound. Bananas, H Perks price, 39 cents a pound. And Hy-Vee pasta, H Perks price, 88 cents. Make the switch or sign up today. It's free and easy.
On Friday, there's two places to be, here and here. When you're here, you're cheering your team on to victory. And when you're here, you get to celebrate it all over again. Friday Night Frenzy on News 8. Scores, highlights, and more.
Friday Night Frenzy, Friday at 10 on News 8.
It's the second best place to be on Friday night.
Young women with a family history of mood disorders are more likely to experience weight gain. A study published in JAMA Network found females at risk often gained weight starting from the age of 12, even before they experienced mood disorders. The study did not find a similar rise in weight among men with a family history of mental health issues. A Mediterranean diet could help people suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Research from Brigham and Women's Hospital found that our gut health can also impact our brain. Patients who ate a Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes vegetables, fruit, and fish, had fewer PTSD symptoms, while people who ate more red meat or processed meat saw worse symptoms. Doctors say more research is needed. Scientists say they've identified the part of the brain that evaluates risks like playing the lottery. The study monitored the brains of rats who were given a choice between a small reward or a lottery for a bigger reward. A specific part of the brain activated when the rats made riskier choices. Researchers say the study helps them understand how humans decide whether to take risks. Well, that's it for our medical news today. Here is a live look at CityCam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a total liquidation of all stock items, over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. We're sacrificing all our inventory so we can complete a total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture total liquidation sale going on now.
It's hard to believe that it's been almost 65 years since the Chilson family started selling vehicles in the Chippewa Valley.
Even though many things have changed, we have maintained the same core values and dedication to customer service.
And to celebrate our 65th anniversary, we especially priced all of our new and pre-owned vehicles and RVs with the best savings in years.
The Chilson 65th anniversary sale going on now. Check out all the details at chilson.com and let our family take care of your family.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Ready to transform your space? Or perhaps your favorite room just needs a few updates? Let our design consultants help you discover the possibilities to update your home. We take the time to discuss your space, your needs, and your budget. Cooley Carpet will help you every step of the way, from start to finish, with design professionals and expert installation to meet all your expectations. Let our dedicated team help you achieve your dream space. Visit us at Cooley Carpet Center on Mormon Cooley Road in La Crosse.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a total liquidation of all stock items, over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. We're sacrificing all our inventory so we can complete a total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture total liquidation sale going on now.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products at better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
Friday Night Frenzy, tonight at 10.
We got a gorgeous view outside from CityCam 8 in downtown La Crosse, showing those blue skies mixed in with some of those puffy cumulus clouds there in the background. So we got fair skies currently in La Crosse, 57 degrees. North-northeast winds light at around 6 miles an hour. Visibility crystal clear at 10 miles. Nice driving conditions here for you in Eau Claire, 55 degrees with those clear skies and a light west-northwest wind at 5 miles an hour. And you can see on that satellite and radar overlay that things are looking quiet. Just a couple of clouds moving their way in from the northwest, but that's about it. Current temperature readings are mainly in the 50s, 55 degrees currently in Winona, and also to the east in Black River Falls, Sparta, into Volkfield, seeing the mid-50s, 54 in Viroqua. One of the warmer spots currently still is Bosque Bell at 60 degrees. So a check on your day planner. Really just sunshine is going to continue all day long today. We'll be in the low 60s by 3 o'clock, and then by 5, 60 degrees, mostly sunny, and then clear skies, 55 degrees as we head into early on this evening. With forecast high numbers today into the low 60s. It'll be into the low 60s in Eau Claire today, but up towards Ladysmith and Rusk County, you folks will be into the upper 50s. Meanwhile, La Crosse much warmer than that today. Your high temperature 65 degrees. So as we take you into Sky Tracker, things continue to remain mostly sunny through the day, through around the 4 o'clock hour. As you can see, we do have this ridge here. That's part of the high pressure, mainly positioned to the south, keeping us quiet. But there is another low pressure system that is expected to clip us as we head into tonight, giving us some cloudy skies for most locations, maybe a slight chance of a couple of scattered showers for our eastern communities here tonight. And the same can be said here into overnight to early tomorrow morning. But I do think by 6 a.m. tomorrow, there's going to be a cold front moving through, and that's going to help drop down our temperatures and also push the moisture here out of the way. But with that being said, though, it's going to bring in its own moisture, and then we're going to be looking at some cloudy skies, looking at some scattered showers that could become a possibility by around 1 o'clock tomorrow or so. Really, for the majority of the day, we'll be looking at cloudy skies with a slight chance of a shower or drizzle. lasting into tomorrow night here as well. Let's get a check now on your 8-day forecast, and you can see that we will be looking at highs into the 50s and 60s, looking at a mix of sun and clouds here as we head into today and also through the weekend. Heading into next week, Monday through Wednesday, looking at scattered chances of seeing some light showers with those highs into the 60s. And then after that, we'll probably stay dry Thursday with another chance of rain on Friday.
Definitely warmer weather. I know I said the S word earlier this morning.
You did. You were in big trouble for that.
No.
Yeah, I don't like hearing that.
No. Well, with this weather, we won't be
I'm
seeing
sure,
it.
you know, when we get into November, we'll start talking about snow again, and yeah. No.
The first
Enjoy
snowfall.
the fall colors first,
Yes,
and then we'll talk
absolutely.
about the snow and all that
All in
crazy
due time.
ice stuff. No.
All in due time.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Derek. Well, when we come back, Lacrosse Soup is at it again. We'll share the lucky winner of the night's fundraising effort. That's up next.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Home Sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99. Up to 50% off, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Save on your next insulation project with 11% off everything at Menards. Insulate your home with Owens Corning Foamular Insulation. Skip the cutting and finish that project quicker. Project panels are designed to keep you moving. Get a pre-cut project panel today for $8.89 after 11% rebate. Plus, stack on the savings and save more money with additional federal tax credits and qualifying energy efficiency home improvement purchases. Get 11% off everything at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Who's always behind the scenes helping make safe, regulated childcare possible in Wisconsin? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
Seeing clearly matters. Being seen matters more. Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Get 50% off lists during the Big Fall Mattress Sale at Slumberland. Incredible deals like a twin mattress for just $99, or our own private brand Slumbercrest as low as $299, plus Sealy Posturepedic mattresses marked way down, only at Slumberland.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Giving back to the community through a soup dinner. That was the goal of Lacrosse Soup's event last night. Lacrosse Soup is a collaborative effort to crowdsource funds for community projects. For just $5, attendees get a bowl of soup, some bread, and a vote. During the dinner, 4 different projects are pitched. Attendees then use their vote to choose which project receives all the funds collected throughout the night. 4 great projects were pitched today, but the ultimate winner was Driftless Recovery Services. A representative of that group describes how they were feeling after they won.
We're a little surprised actually to get chosen, and here we are actually extremely grateful to be able to have won that money.
Driftless Recovery Services provides support to men who are recovering from substance abuse. Their Sober Living House offers programs that aid in the recovery process and helps them adjust to sober living. They plan on using the winnings to finance programming within the facility. They'll also use it to help cover rent for individuals in the program who may otherwise struggle to afford it. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Window World is here to help. We're making it easy with special financing options and convenient monthly payments. Increase your curb appeal with energy-efficient products that have earned the Good Housekeeping seal. Window World, America's exterior remodeler.
A distracted driver turned left in front of me and I was ejected off my motorcycle.
Sean knew he had only one opportunity to call the best.
I called Hoopie and Abraham because they specialize in motorcycle accidents. They fought for me and they got me more than I expected.
Find out what Sean and thousands of other bikers already know. Hoopie and Abraham means business.
In my opinion, Hoopie and Abraham is the best law firm in the Midwest. They really do mean business.
Call the motorcycle accident lawyers at Hupy and Abraham.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Our homes are extensions of who we are. New beginnings, first steps, moments lasting in time. We'll be there. Window World, America's exterior remodeler, improving homes, changing lives.
Friday Night Frenzy, tonight at 10.
Last check now on your 8-day forecast, looking at a mix of sun and clouds today through this weekend with highs into the 50s and 60s. We are going to be looking at another chance of scattered showers Monday through Wednesday of next week, so that will be our next best chance to see some rain around here. Low temperatures 40s and 50s and highs 50s and 60s. So yeah, not too bad. I think it's looking a little bit seasonal with temperatures. Some days will be warmer than others. Some days will be a little bit more wet than others too.
All right. Yeah. Well, as we've been kind of letting viewers know, this is my last noon show with Derek.
I know, I'm gonna miss Dua, but you know, I don't know if I'll miss her making fun of me all the time.
Well, Alexandra will be back here for the noon on Monday, and I've already told her that she has to make fun of Derek because it's just part of what we do here.
Part of the tradition. Now.
Part of the tradition. No, but I will miss you, Derek. It's been fun filling in.
Oh my gosh, my heart.
But I'm not going anywhere. I'll be in the evening shows at 5 and 6. So if you would like to see some local reporting, tune in. Well, thank you for watching News 8 Now at noon. We'll see you back here later today at 5, 6, and 10. Have a wonderful Friday.